Alright, we're on the 9th stage of the version 1.5 Memory of Chaos, and I'll be blunt, this is a pretty difficult stage to 3-star if you're just using 4-star units, especially if you don't have them at higher limit breaks, so I will just outright suggest some 5-star alternatives because I do understand this is probably a more difficult stage. So for Serval, I'm pretty much bringing her here to deal with the Dragonfish, so you can switch her out with the Jingyuan pretty easily, and then she's also there to help contribute to the Memory of Chaos buff and to deal with the boss's toughness bars. Yukon, I think, is a pretty good support, and she makes up for my Sushing slow crit rate, but of course Bronya is just an all-around great harmony character, and then in the future when Hanya comes out, that would be another good alternative. Natasha, obviously you can switch her out with any 5-star sustain, they're all really good, even Bailu is decent here because of the lightning weaknesses. And then I just like Sushing as a damage dealer. You could switch her out for like a Donghong and Bibber Lune or something. But I think Sushing is probably one of the better units. Claire is another good unit, but I'd probably swap out Serval for her. For Team 2, I ran March 7th here instead of Trailblazer. Just because she has a little bit more sustain and still has an offensive alt. You can, again, run any 5-star sustain unit and they'll just excel here. Gwenephen is still one of the better units, although if you want to switch out Hook for like Jingliu, that's a good option as well. Then you might want to run Pella for like her defense resistance shred. And then Asta is pretty much just around for the fire synergy, so if you do switch out for like an ice team, you'd want to switch out Asta for a Bronya or a Tignion or something. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start this out with Serval. This gives us enough ult energy so that we can regenerate our ult with a single attack. That's nice. Oh, great. So, it is bad that we got 2 attacks on Yukon since we had to use a skill point to heal her. But it is nice and she will get her ult a lot earlier. Okay, now we can use Serval's ult here to weakness break the Dragonfish again, and potentially kill them. Or not if we're unlucky. And I'll use Natasha's ult here to heal. Okay, and then we just have Sushing Whale on the boss. Not a lot of damage, honestly. So now we'll use Serval's skill here. Now we'll kill the Dragonfish. And we'll have Sushing finish off the boss, yeah. Okay, luckily we avoided the stun again. So we're in a decent position. Yeah, I'll use Sushing's skill. And I'll use Natasha's ult first into her skill so that we can regenerate some energy so that we can play a little bit more reactively. You gotta be careful this next turn coming up. It's gonna be a very powerful AoE from the Spectral Envoy. And a stun. Guaranteed stun. Unless it doesn't apply. Okay. Fortunately, Natasha will move before Yukon, so it's not game over yet. And we can live without Yukon getting cleansed.
Pretty good crowd today.
I'll just basic attack here, so we have a skill point for Natasha. We have to play a little bit more conservatively, which is a little hard to do because of the limited amount of cycles we have, and my gosh, leave Yukon alone. Yeah, that's brutal.
You're the best.
Okay. We can still survive. Okay, now we can't. This is hard. Yeah, we might need a skill point from Natasha.
Ready to jam. Engage.
Naughty child.
Okay, we definitely needed a skill point from Natasha, so I'm happy I didn't waste it.
The wind is rising.
From the boat.
So this will advance our actions forward, and then we can finish off this first boss. Fight gets a little bit more easy, but we're not out of the woods yet because the Ascended is still one of the more difficult bosses because wind shear, or the wind shear she inflicts, is just so powerful. So we'll heal up Yukon now,
Let me through.
and we'll just play reactively with Natasha's ult.
Spirit never dies.
With only one stack of wind shear, I think we're still.
Keep up. You can fight it.
Yeah, I guess I might as well use the ult. I don't want to die to some dumb reason.
You're the best.
No weakness breaker, so that Su Shang can get a skill point for free here. And it looks like we'll probably do this with 5 cycles remaining, which is a pretty good time, I'd say.
That's it. Want to see what I got? Turn it up.
Naughty child.
Okay, so let's heal Su Shang.
You're the best.
And there we go. Alright, so
Fresh now or
I'm gonna start this out with Gwyneth. This will get us some burn and some fire kiss on the enemies at... Never mind, it doesn't burn. Just get us some fire kiss on the enemies at the start of the battle. That we can immediately have the damage taken up on them at its maxed value. I'll just use Astra's basic attack for now. Into Hook's skill. And this is one of the harder, or this boss is the hardest part of this Memory of Chaos because it's so tanky and summons all these trash mobs that it will pretty much just mitigate most of the Memory of Chaos buff's damage through the trash mobs. Then its tankiness makes it really hard to deal with through your own damage unless you're running a really powerful unit like Jing Liu.
Forget your wallet?
Okay, so we weakness break with Gwyneth. We will save up her ult for now. Honestly, I'll just save Hook's ult for now as well. Well, I hit the boss once. I'll throw up another shield on Gwyneth. Hook, I'm not too scared about getting damaged because she does have a little bit of a heal, which is better than like the rest of the team. Okay, so now we wait for the boss to recover and we use a March 7th ult. This has the chance to freeze, which would be really nice. And Gwyneth's nice with March 7th because she does reduce the enemy's effect resistance, which is just really nice since that means they have a higher chance to get frozen and just burned across the board as well.
My turn.
Now we've severely limited the amount of targets that will get hit by the MoC buff. Okay,
Told ya.
and maybe it dies to burn, or Gwyneth's next turn, I guess. I don't want to waste Hook's ult right now.
Turn out your pocket.
I don't... I guess a skill point's worth saving a cycle. As a reminder, the MoC buff does consume a turn, so you don't want to end on the MoC buff.
You can't run.
I guess I'll just use Hook's ult immediately. Since March 7th's already shielded, I guess I don't really need to throw another shield on her, so we can just use our skill points a little recklessly.
Forget your wallet.
So now I'll throw up a Gwyneth ultimate.
Tough luck running into me.
I'll just have March 7th attack the Dire Wolf, since it only has frost resistance, and we might be able to weakness break it someday. Okay, so it won't move before the end of the cycle, so we can kind of minimize how many people are going to get hit with this MoC buff of 8. Honestly, I'll just
Try hard.
bring it
Watch
up to
this
10.
awesome
Maybe
move.
we just get some insane damage on a single target.
My turn.
Okay, and he's gonna target Asta.
Oh man. Turn out your pockets.
I'll just use the basic attack for now so that I can get Hook's ultimate. That thing's so close to dying. And now the field is full again. If we're super lucky, maybe every single stack of the MoC buff hits him. That was a strong maybe, by the way.
Everything is from stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Who invited you? Huh? Time for mischief. Here I come.
Okay.
Forget your wallet?
Do I get on without skill? Okay, so this is an incredibly risky play. Kill the boss, but if it hits March 7th, we're dead.
You can't run. Gotta try hard.
Okay.
Watch this awesome move.
So the boss is isolated, and we have 6 stacks of the MoC buff. Okay, we finish with 1 cycle remaining. Jeez. Okay. So if you can tell, I did have to restart a few times due to some bad RNG. It wasn't terrible. But yeah. It's just a little harder with 4-star teams to be able to run it through with 1 clear. So it is nice that we can actually restart in the second stage now without restarting the whole battle. Because if you make 1 little mistake, you can kind of make up for it, so it's nice. I did see that Trusting is the boss of this second fight. And it's a little annoying, because I think I'm just going to have to make her E4 or something, because I don't think an erudition team is making it through a stage 10 Memory of Chaos health bar. But we'll just see. I will test out the stage, see how it goes. And if I have to limit break, it's just kind of the power creep of the game and what you have to do to keep up. So I will show off the team stats and all that and mute, and thanks for watching. Oh yeah, I did make Susheng E6 just because I wanted the double speed boost for the relic set, because I did lose quite a bit of stats upgrading to the relic set, and I didn't really have time to farm perfect stats for it, so it sucks that it's not reversible, but whatever. It'll probably be needed in the future. Anyways, on to the next characters. Okay, this is super awkward. I forgot that. I forgot that Susheng stole Hook's set. That explains so much. I saw the fire set. Wow. That is so awkward. Yeah. Um. That's funny. Okay. Like Hook still does a lot of damage. That was just. Oh my gosh. The. That explains a bit. Maybe could have saved a cycle on the last fight. If I just kept on getting it one cycle less, that would have been depressing. Alright, and that is all for this video. I will hopefully see you in MoC 10 coming out maybe tomorrow or maybe next week. I'll see how difficult it is and if I need to farm more or if Hanya is just needed. We'll see. MoC 9 was a little brutal, so kind of changed my expectations of what was going to happen. Oh wait, that is still... Yeah, I need to do us 20 cycles remaining. Ridiculous. Alright, later.